Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, even cross watchers. What is the prediction that you want to reveal during this timeless reading? Whenever they find it, is time. Something within anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks. So they're finding this. What is the prediction for Gemini? Thank you. The situation will deteriorate to such a degree that you will find it necessary to apply demands, and in demanding, you will achieve what patience and good nature failed to accomplish. So you've been waiting on something, you're going to have to get demanding to get your outcome, to get the accomplishment. You're going to have to demand it. You're going to have to stand up, say, hey, look, this is what I want. This is how I want it. I'm settling for nothing less. This is how it is. You don't have to put down the law, put down the smackdown. Clarify this prediction for Gemini, please, and thank you. Clarify this prediction for Gemini, please, and thank you. Okay. Compassion. Gemini, you looking for some compassion? Your compassionate nature didn't get you the results you were looking for. So now you have to let go of that compassionate nature and be cold. Wow. Be bold. Clarify this prediction for Gemini, please, and thank you. 9 of Wands in reverse. Strength card. Lovers, there's your energy. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So rejection. A no. A clear and specific no answer being delivered. 9 of Wands. Why is this here in reverse? The 6 of Wands. Victory and success was blocked. Yes, with the Moon card. And the 4 of Wands. Blocked by a spiritual connection so that you could be initiated into being more open to receive the messages from your intuition. Something did not lead to success. Something is not going the way you wanted it to. The Strength card. Somebody was dealing with a Leo. Somebody is finding their own power. Somebody's got a Leo rising. The Emperor. And the 2 of Wands. And the Devil in reverse. So this is calling for you to stretch yourself, Gemini. Go on out there, stretch yourself. Go overturn this, break this codependent behavior. Break this codependent nature. Break this toxic cycle. You're finding your strength to overturn the devil. Your choices, your responses, you got to go out there and do it and get to it. Gemini, you're showing up in your power. I feel like if you make this move, you're going to find great power for yourself and a love connection. Let's see. The Hanged Man upright. The 7 of Wands in reverse. And the Empress. Upright. You can't force a connection. You're beginning to see that you can't force a connection. You have to recognize your value, your worth. You can't force a connection. Somebody is hoping and waiting for an Empress energy to stop rejecting, stop pushing them away. But it's going to come after this. So somebody is feeling rejected, okay? Somebody's feeling rejected by their mother or their lover, by a divine companion. This relationship was brought into play because somebody needed to break this toxic behavior, obsessive, compulsive, low vibrational, being controlled by situations and circumstances. Everything is out of your control. Nothing, everything is your fault, but it's all out of your control, right? You're not doing anything to bring it, right? That's what somebody's saying. It leads to a no answer. It leads to a no answer. So whether you're giving it or hearing it, there's a no, 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 go. Let's see what my baubles add to this. Let's see what shells want to bless the message. Thank you. And let's get some runes on it too, all at once. Wow, that one's still in motion. So you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record player, round, 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 round. So somebody went round and round in circles and felt like it just wasn't. It's not happening. You went round and round in circles. It was not happening. For someone, mother issues come in, unfulfilled commitments. People say they're going to do things and not do things. Somebody's mother was very, very compassionate. Somebody needed some compassion from their mother, and that's part of what made this happen. Somebody's mother has been giving them signs and synchronicities to leave this alone. This is not where your victory wins. This is not your breakthrough. This is not it for you. Any connection that was here, it seemed like every time you got so far, you could only go so far. It's like it was capped. It was capped. You could only go so far with it, then a separation had to happen. This is very back and forth energy, very back and forth energy. It was capped. Finding your strength to overcome compulsive, obsessive, toxic, codependent, abandonment issues is what you feel like is necessary to open up more possibilities in the future. You feel like this connection has highlighted a lot of spiritual need that you had, showing you your shadow. Some of you are living in your shadow right now. Somebody says, I've been living in my shadow. I've been speaking out. What's not working for me is not changing nothing. Okay, it's time to choose the light. Somebody got their children on their mind a lot. Somebody got their children on their mind. And somebody is being guided by a father who's in spirit. Somebody who is a very broken person is in spirit right now. They ain't broken no more. When they're in spirit, they find their wholeness. They find their wholeness being in spirit. And this person is a guide for you at this time. And they're showing you that it's time for you to speak up for yourself. There's a lot more available for you, and this is restricting you. Spirit is guiding you to stretch yourself. It's not, somebody's looking at, there's a twin flame connection here. I'm definitely seeing that. Never noticed that, but in these cards, there's mirroring going on. There's mirroring going on in a connection, but somebody says, I know this was brought together by the divine. And somebody is staying very focused on a spiritual connection, while the other side is really letting it go. They're not seeing it right now. Their dynamics are shifted. I feel like you're choosing love. You're seeing love for the first time. Somebody's seeing love like they ain't never seen love before. And God's saying, this connection is protected. The connection is definitely protected, but the other party is dealing with some of their own. They're feeling very stalemate. They feel like you're a blockage to their wealth, to their prosperity, to their purpose. Why? Because this bad habit. So some of y'all want to flip the script on this. That's fine. Somebody is all choked up. Somebody hasn't been speaking their mind. And the situation keeps getting worse. Somebody keeps choosing to fall into the same habits. Somebody keeps choosing to fall into the same habits. Somebody keeps trying to control that. It's not working. It's not working. And it's not working. And yeah, there's a connection there, but there's this knowing that you can't force this. You can't force the light. You can't force them to be ready. Maybe it's just ill timing here. And the self-worth comes up very strongly. Self-worth comes up very strongly. And that's one of the things that's being harnessed in this. Self-worth on both sides. Both parties beginning to see their self-worth a lot more. This connection, this situation brought up a whole lot of things from the past, and part of what's kept you in it, where it's deteriorating, is this need to overcome these challenges from the past, and either you or the person you're dealing with have so much compassion that they are having a hard time letting it go and choosing for their own soul. But they're being called. This Lover's card, yes, is representing you finding your power, but you're being called to see something differently and to stop forcing something with somebody. To stop forcing it. You got to stop forcing it. You got to let it go. Let it be what it is. The connection is there. It's going to be what it needs to be. Somebody's being brought back. Somebody is going to make a move to let something go, or you have, but you being drawn back into it because you realize you were being too forceful. You realize you started to see things a different way. You had a breakthrough. You were being too forceful in blocking the other person from what they needed to become. Somebody is making the choice to let go of a situation because the universe is showing you that no, this is not the direction for you. You need to have a breakthrough from this energy, not because there's not love here. There is love here. There is love here. There are divine counterparts. But the path separates for at least for a while. Okay, so these are the messages that I have for you at this time. Until next time, laters.